Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Woo! Breaking news, folks. So remember the guy who had killed George Floyd? So now this racist asshole is being held accountable for what he had did to George Floyd. Now, this is not often that something like this happens. And what I mean by that, it's not often that police officers be held accountable for their actions, especially white cops. Now, I wish the same thing would have happened with Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, even Eric Garner and Trayvon Martin, and all the other victims who have died under police brutality. This is great news, baby. Great news. It's time to celebrate. George Floyd is finally getting justice that he deserves. Woo! Woohoo! Yes, 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 and yes. It's about damn time. But anyway, I don't even care how long it took for George Floyd to get justice. At least he has justice, so thank God. And thank God it took less than a year, because normally it would probably take about a good 2-3 years. Um, when an unarmed gets killed by a police officer, normally it takes about a year or two for them to get justice, but this time it took under a year. So almost a year later, 11 months later, George Floyd is finally getting justice. So this is excellent, excellent news, and I'm so happy for George Floyd and his family. So, but anyway, before I continue talking about the trial and his killer being convicted, so let me just say welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be talking about George Floyd's murderer, which is Derek Chauvin, being convicted. So that's what today's video is about. So I'm going to continue talking about the trial and him being convicted. But anyway, so last year we all know that George Floyd was murdered because the cop had his knee on his neck. Now, they've been saying some... I haven't really watched the trials because, like, I kind of don't want to be disappointed, and I don't want to have high expectations, because a lot of the times that it's very rare that a police officer is convicted for his or her actions, especially a white cop. Mostly it's a white cop committing the murder, and it's towards an unarmed black man. And it's just kind of sad that it really is kind of sad that too many cops like this are getting away with such murder, and they can just do whatever the hell they want and still get away with it, and it's not right. And we need to speak up more when something like this is happening. We need to speak out more as well, and a lot more needs to be done about policing, because a lot of these police departments and a lot of the police sheriffs are training these officers. They're being trained. They are being trained. Like the guy Derek Chauvin, who put his knee on George Floyd's neck. They are being officers like him are being trained to do stuff like that too. So sometimes it's not... everything is not all on the police officer. It's not all their fault. It's the police department, because they're the ones that's training them. They're teaching them how to arrest a suspect. They're teaching them how to catch a suspect. They're teaching them how to stop a crime from happening, or from anything from happening. You know, so they also being trained to stop people from breaking the law. All those type of details. So it's not always all... it's not all on the police officers. So now I don't blame Derek Chauvin for everything. Then again, like, whatever department he was with, I also blame them, because they trained him to do stuff like that. And it's not okay, because he also committed another crime in the past too. He had put his knee on a 14-year-old boy's back until he had passed out. So it's not right. And I'm happy to see this day come, that George Floyd finally gets the justice that he had needs. Because if it was, let me just say this though, if he wasn't, if they didn't do the right thing and not convict him, all hell would have brung loose. All hell would have brung loose. We would see mad protests all over the place, and it would just be like May 2020 all over again, Memorial's Day 2020 all over again. So next month is going to be a year since he had died, since he was murdered. But you know, we could finally put George Floyd's murder behind us. Now he's finally getting the justice that we need, and we can all move on. And we all need to continue to speak up and speak out about this. So that's why I had made today's video. So I just want to give, plus I want to give everybody a heads up, and just want to break the news to you guys, break the news to all of my subscribers as well. So yeah, so, and I'm pretty much happy, and let me know in the comments down below what you think about this as well. So I'm not gonna be on here too long, but if you watch today's video, thank you guys so much for watching, and as usual, I will see you guys in my next video, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos coming. So I have more videos coming up for you guys this week. Until then, I'll see you guys in my next video.